Here's the thing nobody says. People listen to 528 hertz frequencies every single day, feel calm, feel positive, and still can't pay their bills by Friday. The missing piece isn't more love. It's something that takes about 20 minutes a day. And most manifestation content skips it completely. I'll be honest, I went deep on this whole topic, the frequencies, the affirmations, the abundance rituals, so that you don't have to. I read the articles, I watched the YouTube videos, I dug through Reddit threads and LinkedIn posts, and what I found is something most people in the manifestation space either don't realize or just don't want to say out loud. So here's what's actually going on. There's a whole world of content right now telling you that certain sound frequencies can attract wealth. One YouTube channel posted in 2025 that 432 hertz, 528 hertz, and 963 hertz, and I'm still quoting here, work in perfect harmony to dissolve blockages. Another article on Vibe Me claims that wealth, health, and love exist at 500 to 600 hertz, while scarcity vibrates at 200 hertz. I'm not here to argue about whether frequencies make you feel something. A lot of people say they do. Fans of this content report that abundance rituals help them stay calm, focused, and consistent. That part is real. I'm not dismissing it. But here's where the actual evidence starts to matter. The number one complaint I kept seeing across forums and comment sections over and over from real users is this: people listen to these tracks, feel relaxed, feel positive, and then nothing changes in their bank account. People are pushing back openly, saying frequency videos promise wealth, but deliver relaxing background audio. That's one person venting. That's a consistent pattern across multiple communities, and it lines up with something pretty obvious when you stop and think about it. Vibration without a daily action loop is just background music. That's not me being negative. That's just how it works. You can feel aligned, you can feel calm, you can repeat, I am worthy of abundance 100 times in the morning. And that internal state matters. It genuinely does. But the people who are actually building income, they're pairing that feeling with focused, income producing activity. Not 8 hours of it, not even two. About 20 minutes a day of doing something specific that can actually put deposits in your account. Think about it this way. There are guides recommending you write a specific money goal, like $10,000 in 3 months, and visualize it daily. Others suggest writing your desire 55 times a day or for 5 consecutive days. There are even protocols built around 33 minutes of daily listening paired with binaural beats. These practices have real communities behind them, and people genuinely find value in the consistency they create. But here's what none of these rituals include: none of them tell you what to do with your hands after you put down the journal. None of them hand you an actual income producing activity to fill those 20 minutes with. That gap right there is where most people get stuck. Not because the rituals are worthless, but because a ritual without an action attached to it has no place to land. Now, the reason most people skip the action part isn't laziness, it's something else entirely. Most people think building income online means learning tech, building websites, figuring out funnels, or being on the phone all day talking to strangers. That's what stops them. They picture this massive learning curve, and it feels like trading one grind for another. So they go back to the affirmations, because at least those feel good. But what if the action part was already handled for you? What if there was a system where the selling, follow up, the tech setup, all of it was already built and running? where your 20 minutes a day was just about getting the right people to look at something and the system did the rest. That changes the equation completely because now your daily action isn't learning how to code a website. It's not sitting on the phone for hours. It's something you can actually do in a small block of time, even if you're working a full time job, even if you're not technical, even if you tried things before that didn't work out. Here's the part that kept coming back to me through all this research. The real shift isn't just making money once, it's when your 20-minute daily action starts compounding into income that doesn't stop when you stop working. Income that shows up whether you worked that day or not. That's when vibration finally meets freedom. You're not trading time for dollars anymore. You wake up in the morning with a blank slate. You get to choose what you want to do, not what you have to do. The calm feeling you got from those frequency tracks, now it's backed by actual financial stability. The love and abundance you were trying to manifest, now it has somewhere real to land. People on forums asking, does loving yourself actually help attract money? Or is this just a mindset talk? The honest answer is both, but only when they're paired together. Here's what the pattern in the research actually shows. People who combine a consistent, grounded mindset with a specific daily income producing action report, they're staying in the game longer, showing up more consistently, and not quitting when things get hard. The mindset keeps you steady. It keeps you showing up. But without a vehicle, without something that actually generates income when you put in those 20 minutes, the mindset just spins in place. That pattern showed up repeatedly across the communities I looked at. It wasn't one outlier saying it was the dominant thread in nearly every honest conversation about why manifestation practices alone weren't moving the needle financially. Critics were pointing to the same gap, the ritual's end, and there's nothing concrete waiting on the other side of them. Supporters of these practices weren't disagreeing with that either. The ones who reported real financial progress were almost always the ones who had attached a specific action to their daily routine, something with a clear mechanism for generating income, not just generating good feelings. So both sides of this debate are actually pointing at the same thing from different angles. Critics are right when they say manifestation advice skips actual income building steps. Supporters are also right that staying calm and focused makes it easier to do the work consistently. You need both pieces. One without the other doesn't get you there. The research pattern is clear on that, even if the manifestation content rarely says it out loud. So if you resonate with the idea that love is the vibration for wealth and abundance, I'm not telling you to stop. Keep the rituals that ground you. Keep the practices that make you feel aligned. But adding one piece, give yourself a real, specific, income producing action to fill 20 minutes of your day. Something with a system behind it. So if you're not figuring everything out alone, and look, if you've been watching this and thinking, okay, I get it, but what does that actually look like in practice? That's a fair question. The link below shows you exactly what it looks like when the system is already built, where the selling, the follow up, and the tech are already handled. And your job is just showing up for those 20 minutes. If that sounds like the missing piece you've been looking for, go check it out at the HBA Turnkey system or click on the description below.